Soldiers, welcome to the Military Weapon Conference. Today's topic is AK-47, one of the most famous weapons in the world. It's also a top-tier assault rifle in Call of Duty Mobile, the king of Battle Royale if not the best in multiplayer mode. In this video, I'm gonna show you the full stats of this beast, also give you 3 best loadouts for both MP&BR. Stay tuned, don't blink, peace.
There's a distance between us.
The AK-47, officially known as the Automat Kalashnikova, a Russian assault rifle made in 1947. It is well known for its brutal damage. It is by far one of the best weapons in the Call of Duty mobile game. We all know it is a beast, but do you know what makes this beast so dangerous? Well, let me show you the weapon stats first. The AK-47 is not a fast weapon. By default, it has 30 bullets in the magazine with a fire rate of 548 rounds per minute. The reload time is 2.2 seconds and ADS speed is 300 milliseconds, which is slower than most of the assault rifles. The drop time is around 418 milliseconds and the raise time is around 518 milliseconds, again a bit slower. Drop time is calculated when switching the weapon to another weapon, raise time is calculated when switching it back. Basically, they indicate how long it takes to switch the weapon. It is slow to switch the AK-47. As we all know, the AK-47 has been the king of Battle Royale for several seasons. However, with the right attachments, it can dominate the MP game as well. I will show you a mobility loadout, specifically built for MP. Now let's take a look at the damage and range of this weapon first. AK-47 is a high damage weapon. It deals 39 damage to the head, 33 damage to the body in close range, up to 28 meters. Since it's a slow weapon, the time to kill in close range isn't quite impressive. However, if you can add a headshot, which makes it 3 shots to kill in close range, it will become a super powerful weapon. In mid-range, from 29 to 35 meters, it deals 30 damage to the head, 25 damage to the body. It requires 4 shots to kill. From 36 meters upwards, it deals 28 damage to the head, 24 damage to the body, which makes it 5 shots to kill without a headshot. The extremely high damage and slow damage drop along with the range, makes AK-47 the best weapon in the Battle Royale. However, the reliance on headshot in close range fight does make it hard to use an MP, since without a headshot, the time to kill in close range is below the average. Thus, the new 5.45 caliber ammo was introduced to remedy this situation. It makes AK-47 an aggressive weapon in MP as well. Now let's check out how's the new ammo work in our mobility build. To max the weapon mobility, we will have to use the new 5.45 caliber ammo. The 5.45 caliber ammo is completely a game changer. It boosts the weapon fire rate from 548 to 711 rounds per second. It changes the weapon damage and range as well. As you can see from the graph, now it does 25 damage to the body up to 14 meters. This makes AK-47 4 shots to kill in close range without relying on headshots, which is ideal for MP. As a result, the time to kill in close range is increased to 258 milliseconds, which is a tremendous advantage. The downside of this attachment is it reduced the damage in range. It does 20 damage from 15 to 23 meters, 17 damage from 24 to 35 meters, and 15 damage beyond 36 meters. It also adds some vertical recoil as well, makes AK-47 even harder to control. As the 5.45 caliber ammo isn't designed for a range fight, it makes AK-47 a viable weapon for close to mid-range fight in MP.
You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line.
To increase mobility even further, we will use no stock for stock attachment, stippled grip tape for rear grip, and the OWC tactical laser. Now let's move on to the barrels. Generally, any barrel attachment can be applied to AK-47. But for this particular build, with 5.45 caliber ammo, we will have to use the Ranger barrel. The reason being that is it increases the weapon range by 70%, which is insane. This extends the 4 shots kill distance from 14 meters to 25 meters, makes it a sweet spot to use in MP. Since the AK-47 only has a vertical recoil, the vertical recoil control that the Ranger barrel brings is also a bonus. This is the reason why we choose the Ranger barrel over the Marksman barrel here. Here is the mobility build. Let's see how it performs against the default AK-47. First of all, let's test the movement speed. Obviously, the mobility build won the race.
We got millions of reasons to let it.
Next, let's check the ADS speed. Epic. The mobility build can boost the ADS speed of AK-47 by over 100%. It deserves its title of mobility indeed. Okay, before we going forward, let's take a break here. Please do consider subscribing to this channel with the notification on. I post epic gameplay videos, tips and tricks videos, and gunsmith videos every 2 days. Now let's move on. Last but not least, let's compare the recoil patterns. No surprise, the recoil of the mobility build is worse than the default. It makes the weapon harder to control. To sum up, the mobility build is primarily designed for close to mid-range fights in MP. It effectively increases the mobility and fire rate of the weapon, while losing some damage in longer range. The second build I present here, is what I called the accuracy build. The purpose of this loadout is to build AK-47 with less recoil and better accuracy. Makes it a user-friendly weapon for everyone to use with easy control. First, we still apply the Ranger barrel for better range, recoil control, and better accuracy. Then we choose MIP strict stock here, for its flinch stability and better ADS accuracy. Although it also improves the horizontal recoil by 10%, it is useless for AK-47. To further reduce the vertical recoil of the weapon, make AK-47 easier to control, we will use the rubberized grip tape for the rear grip. Next, we will add a foregrip to boost the control and accuracy of the weapon to the next level. Here we use the Ranger foregrip. It reduces the vertical recoil by 20%, and it increases the ADS accuracy as well. In this accuracy build, all 5 attachments we chose come with recoil control and accuracy buff. This should maximize the control and accuracy of the AK-47. Here is the accuracy build. Let's see how it performs against the default AK-47. First of all, let's test the movement speed. We are trading the mobility for accuracy in this build, so movement speed is slower. Soldiers, it's time to get your shit together, and start training. Click the link in description to join our battlefield in Discord. Let's grow together. We give away free CP on daily basis. We also host tournaments with real prize. Make sure you don't miss it. Next, let's check the ADS speed. Surprisingly, the ADS speed is the same as the default AK-47. This is a bonus of this build, makes it even more effective in the fight. Last but not least, let's compare the recoil patterns. This is what this build is made for. As you can see from the pattern, the recoil is quite low, and there is almost no ADS spread of the bullets. To sum up, we forged the AK-47 to be an easy-to-use weapon with this accuracy build. It effectively increases the accuracy and control of the weapon, at a cost of movement speed. With a bit of control, you can easily laser your enemy. As some of you may know, I'm not really a MP player. I play BR all the time, solo versus squad. After testing out many AK-47 builds, this is, so far practically, the best AK-47 build I used for BR. It is a balanced build with good recoil, accuracy, and reliability. It's almost identical to the accuracy build, except I trade some accuracy for ammo capacity. Here is the BR build. Let's see how it performs against the default AK-47. First of all, let's test the movement speed. Well, the movement speed is even slower. But we have choppers in BR, no one cares about a few milliseconds difference. Next, let's check the ADS speed. The ADS speed is not bad, almost the same as the default AK47. AK47 is not as fast as SMG anyway, the ADS speed is still acceptable. Last but not least, let's compare the recoil patterns. The vertical recoil is just as good as the accuracy build, which makes it a killing machine in BR. To sum up, AK47 is definitely the king of BR. It has an easy to control recoil, and high damage as well as accuracy. With this balanced BR build, let's rule the game, shall we? Soldiers, our session ends here today. Hope you enjoy the weapon discussion and different loadouts that I presented in this video, and if you did, please do leave a like, and comments below. Subscribe with notification on, so you won't miss out on my future tips and tricks videos. Share this video for supporting this channel, and for appreciating my hard work. I will see you again in our next mission. Until then, stay safe, peace out.